Okay, today's practice is intended to help you release your low back and lighten up your legs. Sometimes when we wake up, our low back is achy, our upper back is achy. This is the practice to reach for. It's just a couple poses, 3-4 poses, and what it's gonna do is help loosen you up to start your day off right. You can even do this in your own bed. Okay, let's get started. So if you're lying down, you've got something under your head, that's great. You've got a pillow under your head, you can keep it there, or you can remove it. Both knees come into your chest for Apanasana, and you're just going to sway side to side. So your low back can feel the massage coming from the structure that you're on, whether it's the floor or the mattress, it's fine. You're just going side to side very gently, and what you're doing here is you're lengthening the muscles that hold the spinal column. You're lengthening the ligaments in a very gentle way so that they can get a little ease. And you'll do that for about 30 seconds or so, 30 seconds to a minute. You know, it should feel good. It should feel like a little sigh, a little exhale. And then you'll plant both feet. I'm going to stay on the floor because that's where I'm practicing, but you can plant both feet on the bed. Arms can be out to the side in a T, and then drop your knees over to your left. Reach your right arm away from you and even turn to look right. Now, if your pillow's under your head and it's preventing you from full range of motion of your neck, you can always just slip it away from you right here. And then knees can come up through center, and we'll go to the other side, dropping knees to the right. As you twist to the left, maybe head turns left, maybe left arm reaches a little more left. And this is really important to twist to your knees to the left first so that your body can twist to the right first. That's important for our digestion. And then knees come up through center and we'll swap. They go off to the left. You reach your right arm to the right, and we'll keep it dynamic now. Knees come up and over to the right. So you're stretching to the left. And let's go 2 more times. Knees up through center, dropping it out to the right. Good. Yeah, and then up through center, out to the left with your knees. Head turns to your, knees to the right, head to the left, and then up through center. We'll do 1 more round. Knees drop, left, head turns away from your knees. Come up through center, and we'll swap. Very nicely done. And then come up through center. And now we're going to take that right ankle across the left thigh. Draw your legs towards you. Now, if you're really tight and you go to draw your legs towards you, what often happens is a hyperextension in the neck. So it kind of looks like that. We want to avoid that. Get yourself a pillow or 2 under your head and neck to support your head and neck. If that is the case, if you feel like you're looking up behind you, you cannot help it but bend your neck back, go ahead and support it. Here you can interlace your hands around the back of the left hamstring. If you have a yoga strap or a towel, you can use that to give yourself a little more opening. And if you're working on posture, and frankly, who isn't, you might notice if you're very tight that your shoulders are going to have to round in order for you to hang on here to the back of your hamstring. So if that sounds like you, pick up a yoga strap, Amazon, or even a hand towel will work just great here, and you wrap it around the back of the left leg so that you can open through your shoulders. So your shoulders have that experience of being opened as you're releasing external rotators here, piriformis. This is a great pose. I mean, I think this is a daily pose. I'm hoping that you practice this every day because you'll see the cumulative effects of investing in yourself in this way. It's so powerful. All right, 3 more breaths here. Relaxing through the sides of the face. Part of why yoga asks us to stay in the present moment is because when we go into the future, it promotes an anxiety because of the uncertainty of the future. So just staying right here if you can with this moment. And then drop that left foot to the floor. Extend the right heel to the ceiling. Now you could do both. You could switch immediately and go to the left. Sort of depends on you. You could immediately do this, which is how I'm going to teach this morning. You have that right heel going towards the ceiling. Now, your leg might be here and you've got a yoga strap around you. That's totally fine. Your knee might be bent. That's okay too. So you want to explore what feels like your growing edge. And believe me, it's going to change. So what your growing edge is today is going to be different if you consistently practice this from what your growing edge will be in 3 to 4 weeks from now. You may find that even an inch of moving your leg a little bit closer. It doesn't have to be all the way vertical as mine is. You could be here and then move an inch closer in. This is great. And you never have to go fully vertical, right? You're just working with and honoring what you have going on in your body. That's really so much more peaceful way to approach our lives. Let's go one more big breath here. And exhale, really nice. And then we're just going to lengthen both legs lying down the mat for a moment. Just take inventory on that right side. Notice how the left side feels. And then we're going to bend knees, come back, feet on the floor, left ankle across the right, and then drawing your legs towards you. Interlacing your hands around the back of the right thigh or even using the yoga strap. Around the back of the right thigh, that hamstring, what it's going to do for you is it's going to give you this opportunity to release. Now, if you want a little more intensity or sensation, you can encourage your left inner knee to move away from you. Just ever so slightly, and you're going to feel how that translates to a little more sensation and the piriformis. So the stretch, we're looking for you to feel this in the outer left hip, also into the glutes. It's piriformis, a very deep muscle that is underneath the glutes, and it's an important one to release. So let's take another few breaths here. Last big breath. Inhale. Nicely done. And exhale. Let's plant that right foot to the floor. Extend the left heel to the ceiling. Again, you can have hands around the back of your left hamstring, or you can use that yoga strap or towel. You want to key into what the shoulders are up to, so you're dropping those down almost like you're trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press up through the heel. Good. Feeling softness in the breath, softness in your throat. Relaxing through your ears. 3 more big breath here. Paying attention to the sensation, and if it feels very tight, not adding fuel to that level of thought, just noticing and bringing yourself back to breath and an awareness of the appreciation for yourself for doing this type of practice to get your day started right. One more breath. Amazing, you guys. Good. Both knees are bent. Feet are on the mat or on the mattress, and then you can just gently sway your knees side to side if you like. And we're going to flip to one side. Press ourselves up to seated. From here, you could do some cat and cows, or you can even do 1 or 2 minutes seated